my youth group here, Northside Youth Stand Up.
I am Amina Mohammed, and I'm part of the NYC.
I'm a facilitator for the Transition Breakout Session Committee.
I actually came last year, but my first question tonight, I thought it was very powerful because I know a lot of movements in history began with youth.
Introduce yourself.
Shakila, YCB, and I'm here to videotape.
You don't hope to get anything out of this?
Oh, yeah, the truth.
There is a lot of perception in terms of who has the power.
This badge out on the street is enormous power.
Because you guys have guns and you guys, call the law, and you guys are the ones who can break up our families.
Do police fear us?
Some people just finally resort to it's hopeless, and in a sense we probably feel a lot of the same hopelessness that some of the youth might.
I feel like I hold my own power, and I think all of us in this room have collective power.
I've been with the police department for 19 years, and at a forum like this, talking to young adults, pretty young kids, never existed.
Do you have someone you can talk to about drugs and alcohol?
Friends, mentors.
You feel like your parents will judge you? Yep. So different people see you. We have some people who say that they're not comfortable talking to their parents, and we have a young lady who says she does. Have you guys ever considered broaching the topic with your parents?
When you go to them and you talk to them, maybe it's like they're more open to listening.
Do you know of anyone who is pregnant or is having a baby?
But sometimes some people want somebody to love them. Some people may have parents that don't care about them, may have people that don't care about them. They figure having a baby is to make them have somebody to care about them.
Is it the same reasons that males are choosing to have unprotected sex with females? Is it to get them pregnant?
I know a few boys like that, man. They are, yeah, man, I'm finna get her pregnant just because the girl pretty or something like that. They be like, man, I want my baby to look like her.
For the young men, it's about having sex, and they're not thinking about the consequences of having a baby.
It's a problem for the young ladies because they're not getting that life experience, and so now their role becomes, I'm a mother. And if that's your only role, you don't get to explore your other options as a college graduate, or to finish high school, or to be an artist, or whatever it is that you want to do, you lose that.
Hey, you're a teenager, or take this job, it'll put a little extra money in your pocket, or be a nice resume building experience, but that's not what a lot of kids in this sort of situation would need. They would need a self-supporting, real full-time job.
Education is more than reading, writing, and arithmetic. It's resume writing.
Show you how to sign checks, how to write a money order. Most kids don't know how to write a money order.
We take care of kids in government a lot, but it's a lot easier to take care of the little kids, and it's tougher to get government to pay attention to teenagers.
What do you feel is the most important thing in preventing homelessness, and what should we be focusing on?
The hotline that you should, before something like that, before everything escalates, you should call someone and get steps on what should be the next actions and plans you should take.
Hello, my name is Tabitha. I'm with the Safety Committee, and we've basically been talking about all the stuff that keeps us safe in our communities.
Once we look at officers who are beyond the badge, they gotta look at us beyond our skin color, beyond our race, and beyond our class. I feel like, us as a community, we need police to be police and protect us and serve us in our rights. At the same time, if we as a community cannot trust the police and the police don't trust us, what do we have?
And end up just beating them for no reason and using their authority, thinking they can beat them whenever they want, how they want, and not stop if the kid tells them, I didn't do it.
They're somehow trained to just control and somehow detain the situation, even if it means that just act before you ask questions. Just mace everybody in the eye so everybody could scatter, or everybody could just be nullified so they could stop whatever they're doing. That's problematic because usually they end up getting a lot of innocent people.
want to take an active part in our learning. We want to improve test scores and graduation rates.
To go home and have nothing to do or no homework or completed it all in school, like give them something they can do after school.
You should sort of target something towards elementary school, because I mean that's where the separation is really coming from. In high school, that's really the outcome of what everything happened in elementary, kindergarten, and preschool.
Teach kids how to love themselves, because a lot of people have low self-esteem.
Let's dream about making this thing right. Instead of so that the next time when we talk about the root cause creep, we're not talking about, let's talk about the roots and what you have to have in a community. If that's love, if that's more after school programs, if that's early childhood education.
I'm liaison to the Board of Education for citywide student government, so I go to Board of Education meetings and I talk to the board, but the majority of students who are in the Minneapolis public schools never do that.
People really don't care about what you say.
Right.
They care about what you do.
Yeah.
Write down what I was feeling and people actually heard it. So I thought that this was a really good way to get my voice out there. A lot of the times I don't really get that chance being as young as I am. So I definitely think it's a good experience to get my voice out.
I'm going to put a little more hard work into trying to prevent all these issues.
I'm going to try to keep myself informed more on what's going on and try to educate others around me so I can know, what's going on and how to try to make a change to make things better.
I think after tonight I'm definitely going to try to get involved in my own community more and like with my friends and have better discussions about things that are going on and how to make them better.
Take these ideas that all the youth from the city has and implement them and go to these youth congress meetings and hopefully pound this out and get some change happening in North Minneapolis and eventually the world.